So
Hey,
hopefully
real
this
quick,
week.
everyone else frozen still?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
There's
let's do it.
until everybody gets to the capital, and even then, after we get to the capital, there's going to be pretty much constant freezing. But luckily, we're playing a turn-based game, so we're just gonna roll with it because
I see what you did there. Roll with it.
hey, look at the big brain on Remy. All right, so let's see. We'll go over to. Hey, we're live. I think we have sound. Hey, Tianxi Star, Tinksy Star. I'm not. I've never been quite sure how to pronounce your name. How are you? Tinksy's in the chat. Syria. So we got Serdo. What else we got in here? Spicy. What's up, Spicy? Yeah, if everybody could hit that like button for me, that would be delightful. But we are here at the Long Tom Lounge. I'm Long Tom. We're playing Caverns and Klombos, which is my adaptation of the rules for a D20 RPG to be played in concert with Lego Fortnite. I was talking to someone recently, and they had some questions about the game. Everything that we do here, yeah. Well, here, let me explain it this way. Like, I'm the Cavern Master. I'm the guy like telling like a general story. And then we have the players who are participating in that story. None of it's scripted. Nobody has any lines. Nobody has anything like that. What we do have are these little polyhedral dice. This is a 20-sided die. Um, Pretty much what we're doing is like when we were on the playground as kids and we were making up games, and we were playing heroes or villains or something like that. And I'd be like, oh well, I freeze the whole world with my ice ray gun, and then Trone says, oh well, I get my heat vision and I shoot your ice gun. The only difference between that and what we're doing is we roll this die to see if Trone does it. So all of this is completely improv, on the fly reactions to each other's crazy ideas. And tonight's crazy idea, we've returned to the capital after a long time away, in the what were they? The nearby faraway islands, which is what the locals here call them, but the locals there called them Ugachaka Awimaway Islands, which translates in their local dialect to the place closest to the middle. But at any rate, um, these folks all went and helped our friend Gracie find the Klombo to return the spark of the Klombo to her world. And after which, they are now back in the capital after a short layover in a small town called Anchor Downs, where they took a very exciting nap. And now, here we are, back in Capitalis Pratum, capital of the Grasslands in this fun little nation. We'll give you a better view of it later. If the lag was better, I'd show you now. But all right, how's everybody doing?
Good. Can't complain.
All right, heck yeah. Oh, we got a
Actually
bunch of
got the
people.
day off work.
Oh, really?
Hell
Heck
yeah.
Yeah, I did. We got rained out. There was too much rain on the Lego docks for us to work properly.
Huh.
So this little Lego man stayed home and made epic video. Well,
Heck yeah.
anyways. Oh, and also, in the parallel universe, I worked on the No Totem challenge and got a second world at the same spot as my other one.
Dope.
In the parallel universe.
Yeah, yeah.
Now my
All
phone's
right.
plugged in. I can keep an eye on chat. Keep them all in line.
There you go. This should be, as I was saying, pretty exciting with the constant lag. But you folks pull up on your much beloved ship, the Conquistador, and Capitalis Pratum sprawls before you in much the same way it did before you left. It seems to be the same place that it's always been. The docks are alive with a bunch of workers moving shipments and moving supplies and all kinds of boxes and crates and various sundries around. There's still you can see off into the distance still many ships wrecked along the shores, and you just know that the docks once upon a time had to been even busier than this, which is a little hard to believe with as much activity as going on right now. But it is the main import, export, and trade hub for the grasslands and the capital, so it makes sense. So, you guys walk down the gangplank of the ship onto the docks, and you wander your way into the main area here of the King's Table, which is what the docks are called. And yeah, what do you want to do?
I want to take down this crime boss.
Incognito as possible, and maybe check on our house.
Yeah, before getting off the boat, I was looking for like a cloak or something to drape over me.
Okay. So you guys are gonna pretty much the plan is just kind of stealthily move towards your old house.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. We're totally not the same people. We look way different because we got tans because we're closer to the middle.
Right.
So now,
yeah. And you had a lot of potassium, so you're all in great shape physically.
Probably turned yellow with all those bananas I was eating.
So as you start to meander off towards the dock, you hear behind you from the warehouse end of the dock, somebody comes running and they're screaming, "Mimic! Mimic! There's a mimic in the warehouse! Help! Help!"
What's a mimic?
What? Yeah. What is a mimic?
Isn't that the chest that opens up with the teeth?
Oh yeah.
That is exactly what it is. A mimic
Classic.
is a creature that pretends to be another object in order to lure you close to it and then eat you.
Yes, but do we know that?
It
Classic
sounds to
D&D.
me like Remy did. Everybody else can roll a history check if they like. Remy did know that because he's a ranger and he knows all about, beasts.
First nat 20 of them.
How do we know?
Yeah.
How do we know the person that's yelling isn't the mimic?
That's a good question. If you
Come here, I want to eat you. I mean, there's a mimic.
I don't think I know what it is. I roll load.
Okay.
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
So Trone definitely knows exactly what it is.
Eight.
He can give you the textbook definition of what a mimic is, if his character so desires. Remedy definitely has heard of him before.
Remedy. I love that. Right. We call you the Remedy.
Yeah.
I cast a minor illusion to show them what one would look like. Small, about palm-sized version.
Okay, so yeah, he shows you it's a little treasure chest, and it's a little glowing chest, and it looks really enticing. But then a little Lego man in his illusion walks towards it, and the top opens up, and it's full of teeth and a giant tongue, and it just like and swallows the little Lego man. And that's what the mimic is. Traditionally, anyways.
Y'all sure you want to draw attention to ourselves so soon?
We're not we're different people, so I don't know what the issue is.
Plus leverage.
My character grapples up immediately grapples inside without further thought. And he failed.
All right. All right.
I need to get myself a
Here,
grapple.
let's do it this way. Let's everybody roll initiatives. When we
Oh,
roll
you want me to go back?
no. That can be what you
Oh,
do. Still.
okay.
But we're just gonna.
I rolled a 4.
4. You said, Tron. Rooster,
Yes, sir.
13.
Remy.
Rolled a 4 too.
Nice. You guys want to have a roll off Monday?
2.
Oh, jeez. All right, and I guarantee you abide 1.
13.
Abide. What'd you get? That's
I got
what-
15.
So it's. Oh, what the you poopy.
That's no. That's
Wait,
for
is
their
that
roll.
the sh-
That's
is
for
that
their
the-
roll
okay.
off.
That's just a win. That's a roll
Abide,
off.
That's with your bonuses and everything.
So let me make sure. Am I adding will or whimsy for the?
Whimsy.
I always forget. I'm
But
adding
then
whimsy.
you
Okay,
also
so it's
have
7,
your special
14.
sneak ability.
Ha!
14 total.
Yes.
All right. And then Remy was a 15. Trone, would you roll for the reroll?
I rolled a 6.
Okay, so it'll go Remy and then Trone. All right. So abide. You sling your
Definitely taking my turn
grappler.
first. Yeah, and my character definitely just jumps up here without thought or actually communicating with the group like he should.
All right, perfect.
Because
perfect.
he's never seen a mimic, and he really wanted to see one after you showed the terrifying monster mouth thing.
All right.
Because there's a guy, as a guy who loves to open chests and pick locks, he was like, "Oh, it has a mouth! It's a
Yeah,
chest with a mouth!
yeah,
I want to see this."
That makes perfect sense. All right. So then that brings us to Gracie now. Rooster.
This.
You see.
Yes, I come out to the door.
Abide
Yeah,
hurtle away on his grappling hook, laughing gleefully.
I run out there by, get back here!
All right.
Wait!
And then that brings us to Remy.
I'm gonna just run up next to Rooster.
Okay. Trone.
Oh, yeah.
I cast levitate to see if I could see in there.
All right. You can see from where you are. There's just stacks of boxes. It's your typical warehouse layout. Despite the sparse look of it currently, it is actually full of boxes throughout. Remy, was there something else you wanted to do? I feel like I cut you off.
Well, I guess I ran 10, so I can't exactly get to the door yet because I was gonna open the door, but
Okay.
I'm not exactly there
You're gonna
yet.
knock
so.
me off when you open the door, aren't you?
Well, Mr. Reckless, you shouldn't be up there to begin with.
And that brings us around to Monday. What do you got, Monday?
I'm going to pretty much do exactly what Abide did.
Yeah, okay.
But better,
successfully.
sort of. Well,
All
Monkey
right.
Paws, he can just run on the ceiling once he gets inside there.
Right. You can just
Can
seal
we
everything.
do that, or can we only walk on walls?
I mean,
I'm just curious
we'll
for combat
discuss it.
situations.
For combat
can I like
situations,
stand on the
no.
ceiling and shoot you?
No. We'll let you climb
Okay.
walls and all that stuff, but the standing on the ceiling, that's a whole other. that's a whole
Ah,
other ball
okay,
of
okay.
wax. All right.
If I am on a
so-
wall and I'm trying to fight, would I like just have disadvantage? Is that how you deal with that, or?
It would depending on your action. I mean, like if you climbed up and were
Okay.
standing on a ledge and shooting your crossbow or something, you know what I mean? Like that would probably be all right. But yeah, if you were trying to swing your sword or something like that.
Yeah, because like it could be advantageous to be out of the range of an enemy to just
yeah,
jump
yeah.
up on the side of a wall.
Well,
But then I feel like
that's-
you should definitely get at least disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean that's essentially what you did in the Blunder Dome.
Yeah, except for I use the grapple to stand up on a ledge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
It's same.
Yeah,
same
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Yeah. But, all right. Speaking of things you'd like to do, what would you like to do?
Oh, me? I'm definitely jumping inside to look at this mimic.
Okay. Which inside are you going to?
up.
Going up. All right.
Oh yeah.
You-
So
you
3
can-
meters to here.
All right. So now this
Um,
this whole place is full of boxes.
My guy, it seems a little dark, so he pulls out his torch
Okay.
to see if he can see.
All right. Do you want to roll perception? Do you want to roll insight or investigate? What do you want to do?
Yeah. So for investigate, I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Does that mean I dropped the torch
Um,
in the
it-
boxes?
you spark your flint and steel to light up the torch, and you're staring right at the spark. So when you spark it, it lights the torch, and then when you look at the torch, there's a big glowing dot. in your
Wow.
Field of vision. It actually makes you see less.
Darn it!
Yeah. All right. Hey, Slope and Chat and Fells in the chat. Awesome. Let's see. That brings us to Rooster. What do you got there, bud?
Well, I asked the guy, a by guy, see if he sees anything, see what it relays, what's up there.
All right.
I see a
And-
bright light. My eyes on fire. The mimic is terrifying.
Then I go to peep about opening the door.
All right. You check. It's unlocked. There's no bar or anything. It's definitely a heavy door, but you're a big guy. You can just throw it open if you need to.
Throwing it open, and I guess I'm doing a perception check as I walk up.
All right. Give me a roll.
18.
18. You don't see any like obvious sign of any disturbance. None of the boxes stick out as being like a fake box per se, but at the same time it got its name for doing what it does. You know what I mean? So
I say, guys, where didn't y'all hear a voice? Where's this person at?
Good question.
And then pass on next. That's
all
it.
right. Remy.
Well, I follow Rooster in.
Okay.
Don't see anything. I can go to the second level because being a ranger, I can just kind of hop up there. Is that
Let's see. It doesn't. If it was a like more accessible climb, yeah. But because of the way it wraps around, I think it would be.
okay?
I mean, you could do it, but probably at like half movement. So yeah, if you want to climb up there, you can. But it would be the end of your movement to get up there.
Okay, then I'll get up there, and then that'll be it.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Trone.
I'm going to use Summon Spider to put a creature in there to see if it attracts the attention of anything, because for some reason I feel like we're walking into a trap.
Okay.
What? No, not possible.
Yeah, no way we're getting a by guy with us.
I definitely checked for traps.
Who's gliding?
Why?
I just got a glider icon on my screen.
I did too. That was weird. I've never actually seen that icon,
Right.
but at least paid attention enough to see it.
Do spiders make glider icons now? Because what happened to your spider, by the way? Because I haven't seen it yet.
He's chilling outside of the door. I guess he's scared of the mimic.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. So your spider does exactly what your spider does. That brings us to Monday.
I'm gonna jump down to into the window where Abide is and ready my dagger to provide support for Abide guy.
Okay. Is that all you want to do for your turn?
And I'm also going to, when I get into the room, I'm gonna make a general search check to see
Alright.
if I spot anything.
Give me a roll.
And it is a 8.
8.
My character
Nope,
holds his torch up to aid.
nothing. Nothing.
I can't
spring-
see anything. Do you see anything?
Nothing jumps out at you, and nothing tries to eat you either. So, back to Abide.
Are these like cardboard boxes or crates or what kind of boxes are we talking?
It's a mix. There's crates, there's cardboard boxes, there's some like little Foot Locker type chests. There's all kinds of stuff up there. But
Can my guy do some ninja moves and try to jump across the room, or is it too thick?
oh no, yeah,
I need
you
to
can
go around.
totally climb on crates and boxes and trying to get height advantage and a better vantage, stuff like that. Yeah, you can do that.
I believe my moving distance is 9 meters. I would assume it would be less than that since I've got boxes that I'm climbing over. Maybe like half of that.
Your movement should be base 10 plus your will.
You're a ranger. Uneven terrain doesn't affect you.
He's a sneak, actually.
Yep.
And he has second story work skill or ability, which does pretty much the same thing, except vertically. So the boxes will be no problem for you at all. You can move your regular movement.
So I can move 9 plus will. And will is 2, so 11. There we go. I can move all the way over there. So my character runs and actually sees stairs and peeks down the stairs. Can I do a perception check?
Sure thing.
Oh,
Stairs,
that's
your mortal enemy.
5 plus it's will, right?
Whimsy. Whimsy is your ability to notice things.
6.
All right. So you don't see
Stupid
anything
sparks in
going
my
on
eyeballs.
At the
I
bottom
got
of the
smoke in my
stairs.
eyes.
Yeah, you're still wearing your sunglasses. It's the middle of the night. You're having all kinds
I
of
wear
issues.
my sunglasses.
Rooster.
Yeah, relay. I don't see anything down here. I see Tron go up to the second floor. I'm gonna go check the basement. I guess
All right.
downstairs, if I
Copy
can
that.
ever get there.
What's fun about the lag is we're not all frozen at the same time. It seems like we freeze.
Oh, that's
individually.
weird.
Yeah, it's super weird. So did you want to try a perception, investigate, anything like that before you're done there, Rooster, or what's your plan there?
Yeah. I say I think we've been down in here before, guys. There's a catacombs underneath everything. I relay that back.
All right. Back to Remy.
I'm gonna come across to the stairs. Oh wait, let me see. To the base of the stairs. Oh hey, Abide.
Hi. Is that you? No,
And,
I'm not sad. I just the smoke in my eyes. Good to see you though.
You too. Well, I made it 10 meters.
All right.
I don't think there's anything else I could do besides give a nice hello to Abide.
All right. And that will bring us to Tron.
Right. I kind of want to go down and examine these doors to see if they have any gears on or anything that can be triggered from somewhere else.
All right.
That spider is still outside.
Go ahead and give me your investigate check, I
Investigate.
guess. Yeah.
Insight.
Nah, investigate.
16.
16. Yeah, no, they are big, heavy, super regular warehouse doors. They are totally manual. There's no gears, there's no pulleys. There's pretty much wheels on the track.
Okay.
And the guy who hung them could have probably done a better job.
All right.
the little details that are important.
Right, exactly. And that brings us back to Monday. Monday.
Okay, I am going to jump down to the. Sorry, the lag. To the first floor, and I'm going to. I'm going to tell Trone that we are. This might be a trap, and I stay outside. I do not
Alright.
go back in.
Copy
That's
that.
why I was checking the doors to see if they could close on their own.
Back to the top of the order. Abide, you're up.
What if this whole building is a mimic?
My character. Oh, we all just entered inside.
There's just all of a sudden there's a swallowing sound and now the whole party disappears.
TPK. So my character, not knowing what to do next, kind of looks around, doing a perception check, and is like, "Here, mimic. Here, mimic." I roll a perception check.
All right. And you
17.
17, hell yeah. You from off in the corner of the room, you don't see anything, but you hear something. You hear just one of the boxes move slightly.
I relay that to the other guys. They're like, "Does anybody have an animal treat?"
What do you got, a pizza?
I am out of pizza. And that's the next stop that I need to make. I gave my last pizza to the one guy last episode.
The
one
Onceler. Yeah.
And he liked it.
All right. So you hear a noise. You relay this information to the rest of the group. And Rooster, what do you want to do now that your friend has heard a noise? Hey, somebody just subscribed. I didn't actually see the name, but I saw the
Booyah!
alert. Hey, thank you.
Hell yeah.
I presume
like
it's
and
so they can
subscribe.
talk to us in the chat, so we'll find out soon, I guess.
Ooh, cool.
I'm making my round up
Fresh meat.
towards y'all,
Alrighty.
towards party.
You do have the option to double move on your turn, so if you want
Mhm.
to
Hey,
Run.
here we go.
Hey, it's Orion. What's up, Orion? Thanks for stopping by. All right. So then we get Remy.
Let's see. Well, Abide seems a little spooked up there. I don't know. I think I should tell him to come down here. Well, I don't know. But I asked Abide, do you think I should come up there with you, or would you rather come down here?
Come.
Okay, I'm gonna come up then. Oh boy. There's a lot of
Alright.
boxes over here.
Trone.
I'm going to look around to see if anybody is attempting to recognize us while we're out here in the open still.
All right, give me a roll.
I see a big iron wooden door in front of me, and that's pretty much all. I rolled a 3.
All right. No, everybody is focused on, the event as opposed to the individual players. They're just, people are rubbernecking, and a lot of them don't even know what they're looking for yet. They just know other people were looking. You know what I mean? So that brings us to Monday.
I would like to take a spot. There's like a crowd of people around us, kind of.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry about that. I would like to take a search check to see if I can see anyone in the crowd that is either the henchman or the guy himself that we talked to the last time we were in this place.
All right.
God.
Good call. Give me just a spot check or whatever we want to call it.
19.
19. All right. You do not see the emissary, the guy who sent you on that terrible mission there. But you do notice someone off to the edge of the crowd who does seem a little more interested in you folks than what's going on. You don't know if it's nefarious or not, but they're definitely like kind of giving you like the once over, you know what I mean?
I relay this to the group.
They may be just checking out, who's saving the day, you know what I mean? It's like I said, you can't tell necessarily their intention. But
absolutely, thank you.
Yes, you're very welcome. Back to Abide.
I realized something. I actually do have a pizza. So my character sneaks towards the corner. He heard sounds, crouches down, and says, "If I can lag.
You're good.
Here, Mick. I have a pizza for you." He puts away his sword, obviously.
And from out of the corner, from amongst all the boxes, you see the mimic approach.
He's so cute.
Thanks, Jeff, for the follow. Uh-oh.
Oh, you have bad breath, man. You need a pizza.
All right, so on the appearance of the mimic, Rooster, what do you want to do?
By the way, I handed the pizza to the mimic.
I'm coming up,
I don't have
fully
a pizza.
just standing back and observing.
All right, and as you do, you see a Bide guy handing the pizza to the mimic, and it roars.
I roar right back. No.
He roars back at you. All right, Remy.
I feel like I should just take a shot at him with my arrow. Well,
Ooh.
Whoa! This is my friend you're talking about shooting here.
do all your friends roar at you when you greet them or give them pizza?
Well, how do you know how mimics greet each other? How do you have mimic friends? That's right. You don't have any friends.
Most mimics I've come across are violent creatures.
But this one's been house trained. He's in the house.
Technically, it looks like he's raised in a barn.
But I'm Ching.
I'm
It's a
trying to think.
warehouse, guys. Come on.
I pull I pull back my bow, and I asked for confirmation. I was like, should I let loose my arrow?
No.
It
says no, Rooster.
It sees you pulled out your bow, and it turns and roars and takes a couple steps towards you, or a couple hops because he's a cardboard box.
Okay. I was like, Rooster, what do you think? How you feel about this guy? I think we should put it down. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I
Yeah.
don't have any diplomatic skills. Darn
I
it.
got you back.
I'm trying to see if I can.
All right. I'm taking a shot.
All right,
Oh no!
take your shot.
Oh.
My mimic.
Yeah. Part of me feels like
Actually, give me just a roll on a D20. We'll see how effective your shot is. I'm gonna let you shoot live action like normal, but we'll see the consequences of the actual shot when based on your
Jesus.
D20
Oh, I don't have any animal empathy.
I got a 4.
roll. Okay.
So I practically miss.
Well,
Is
we don't
anybody a
know
wild
we don't know
protector?
that you still have your live action shot. I just wanted to get an idea of you know, like where he got hit, kind of, you know, or you know,
Okay.
his reaction.
Where's Gracie when we
All
need
right.
her?
I'm going for it.
Convince
All
you that
right.
this is not a good idea.
Was that just body shot?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't
So
think it did any damage.
yeah, roars out. You can't tell if it's in pain or in anger, but begins to advance on you, Remy. That brings us to Trone.
Is
Yep,
anybody
I'm shooting it.
is anybody a wild protector?
From outside, you hear over the teletrone the conversation, and then you hear the twang of a bow followed by another roar.
I'm shooting it.
All right.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. You missed. At least
I know.
on my screen you did. I don't know if you hit me or not because of the lag.
No, I missed. Hit the wall
Okay.
behind it.
All right.
Kind of what I
That
was going for.
brings us around to Monday.
Okay, so I yell into the teletron. Well, I don't yell. I ask the group, I'm like, hey, do you guys need me to come up there, or should I keep an eye on the person watching us?
I say stay out. I'm trying to make friends with. Stop shooting.
Okay, I put my dagger away and I watch the person that's watching us, but I do it like nonchalantly.
All right. Copy that. And that brings us back to Abide, who apparently doesn't want this mimic injured. Do your thing, Abide.
While the mimic is distracted, I'm curious how this would work. So technically, I can pick locks. Can I unpick locks? What kind of mimic is he? Does he like have a lock there, or
No,
can I
no,
use a
no.
lock to?
He's
Because I
totally
block his mouse check.
he's totally a stack of cardboard boxes.
Oh.
He looks exactly like he looks here, except for the arms.
I would like to run up and try to, what do I can't communicate with him. I would like to try to intimidate. I'm not sure if I'm good at intimidating. Yes, I do have a skill in intimidate. I would like to intimidate him, and I kind of trying to back him into the corner. I wave my torch in his face, trying to intimidate him.
Fire.
Yeah, and he's a cardboard box.
7.
That makes sense.
Yes, a
Would-
torch, cardboard box. I have intimidate, so that should give me +2. Plus, it would be based off of my. That would be based off of my will.
Correct.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right.
Plus the fact that I'm waving a torch in front of a cardboard box.
Right. He was already starting to move towards Remy, so when you wave the torch at him, he just continues that same path. He's gonna hop right over these stairs on his turn. But that brings us to Rooster. This thing is headed towards your buddy who just shot it with a bow. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna run up and shield bash it.
Okay. Let me get somewhere that's easier to run into me at. Do your worst, sir.
I just basically yeah.
What happened to your shield?
You need
Where's-
the fancy shield that
Where's
does
your
the.
pizza shield, bro?
That's cool. Oh, there it is.
That's the problem.
Replay.
That's the problem with being so strong. You have all those inventory slots. You fill them up with stuff.
I gotta give it a minute. I froze.
Ah, you're good. I knew this was going to be an issue, so I'm not worried about it. Ugh. All right, you absolutely smoke that mimic. Oops, sorry about that. And he flies through the air, and he hits the wall, and he just crumples flat like it's recycling day. And my wife liked that joke.
He crumpled
And,
like a wet paper towel, or
No.
what's that saying?
Like a wet cardboard box on recycling day. He
Oh,
is.
yeah. There you go. There you go.
But yeah, that brings us around to Remy again. Rooster just steamrolled this box against a wall, and it crumpled, and it seems to be defeated. What do you want to do?
After seeing how it reacted to the fire from Abide, I take out my torch, and I woke up next to Rooster to kind of make sure. I guess maybe should I do a perception check to see if he really is dead?
That is definitely an option.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. Even though my rolls have been awful. You got an 8.
All right, you got an 8. That's with your bonuses.
No. What bonus would that be with?
That would be your whimsy.
Oh, so then I got it 10.
Cool. All right, so yeah, you come up and this box is flat. I mean, you don't know a lot about mimic anatomy, but like, you kind of, poke it with your foot. You do all the things that make sense to check if something's alive, and it does not give you any kind of reaction.
Okay. I go. I think Rooster killed it.
All
I
right.
think we need to get like a authority or somebody to come and look at it. So at least
Yeah. Maybe we call Trone.
Not a bad
You
idea.
can tell him, Trone.
Trone
I think
is
you come in.
the next step in the rotation. So Trone, what do you want to do?
Yeah. Float up on in here. Check this box out.
I'll take a double move to get partially up the steps, unless we're on free play now.
Yeah, we can just do free play now. Aw, poor Abide. He had a friend. Yeah, his friend had a pizza too.
Oh, did he? He ate the pizza. That means it's a pizza box now.
I walk up to the mimic. Yep. The only one true way to know if it's dead or not is poke it with a stick. So I use my staff and I poke
Or
it.
my pizza.
All right. Yeah. No, it is. It's as far as you can tell, it is just now a stack of cardboard and teeth.
I think the irony is it wasn't the charge that killed the mimic. It was the pizza. Mimics are allergic to pizza.
No, I killed the mimic. Can I open it to see if my pizza's still inside?
Oh.
Your pizza actually is lying next to the mimic. He didn't have a chance to eat it before he got smoked.
I retrieve my pizza.
All right.
Retrieve my pizza.
I relay to the team what Monday and I observed. Somebody is taking an interest in what we're doing here.
Oh.
My turn. I want to drag it out and throw it out in the front.
Okay.
Throw her out the front barn window.
All right. So yeah, the crowd that had gathered around is like, oh, I've never seen a mimic, stuff like that, bunch of cool. Hey, Davesker's in the chat. What's up, Davesker? But yeah, now that the excitement has kind of passed, they know now the boring part comes, so a lot of the crowd just starts to wander off, going back about their business. What do you folks want to do?
I would like to put away my torch and sneak out the back.
Okay.
Because I don't want all of us to be seen together leaving.
Right.
I
There's
think
back
that
door
might not be
right here.
sweet.
I'd like to find the person that was watching us, approach them, and be like,
What
"What
are you doing?
hi." No. I'm gonna
okay,
say
a little less aggression.
I'm gonna say, "Hi, I noticed you took interest in the situation."
Well, first, give me a perception check. I know you've been keeping an eye on them, but now it is, they are wandering off into a busy market.
Of course. I rolled a
Advantage.
15 plus 17.
Ooh, all right. You do catch, you do catch eye of them. They're down. They're headed from where you folks were, like into the capital proper, like taking the, headed for the road into town, essentially from the docks. They're down by the customs office at this point.
Okay, instead of approaching them and saying what I initially said, can I possibly take another check and like see if they seem like worried or concerned or frightened or frantic or anything out of the ordinary
So
that
just like
would
an
cause me?
insight check.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm rolling great tonight. I just rolled an 18.
Okay. You initially you think, all right, no, this guy's just watching, the show. They were just rubbernecking at the accident scene. That was going on. And then just as you have that thought that everything's okay, you see them glance over their shoulders and just for a split second make eye contact with you, and their pace just quickens just a hair. Just enough that most people wouldn't notice, but because you were actually keeping an eye on this person, you notice that they're picking up the pace a little bit.
I'd like to tail them and casually and stealthily pull out the Trone phone, whatever it's called. I'm sorry.
The telephone.
And Teletrone. Thank you. I
The
would
Trone
like
phone, the
to
Trone
casually. I'd like to
That works
casually
too.
use the Teletrone to tell the party, "Hey, there's something crazy going on. I am tailing a person. They made me. You guys need to come to where I am." And I tell them where I am
All
Want me
right.
to try and cast
and what
levitate on
direction
him
the
and hold him in one
purpose
position?
headed in. At the customs office.
All right. And by the time
Don't-
you folks catch up to the customs office, that person is passing the little guardhouse on the road on their travels towards the capital.
You
What
want
do
me
you
to throw a
folks wanna
levitate
do?
at it to try and grab him?
You want to
Yeah,
do what?
yeah.
Ooh, that would be awesome. Just 6 inches and nobody else notices. I say to Monday, watch your hamstrings. Watch your hamstrings.
Absolutely.
So sorry, I didn't hear what the plan was. You're gonna levitate him, you said?
You want me to throw a levitate on him so he can't move?
Yes, I think we need to take action. Yes.
All right. I'm going to do a cast. It's a level 2 spell. So let's do it's DC 14.
Okay. Ooh, just barely. You see them start to like, just like a couple inches off the ground, with their feet pedaling. They're like, and then they break free of it and they like drop to the ground and they stumble a couple steps and they look back and they see all of you behind them, and now they're like
Monday, get him. You're the
definitely
fastest.
out.
Hey, are we rolling initiative?
It's up to you. Do you guys want to fight this guy? What do you want to do? I don't know.
I want to just talk to this guy, but I'm not opposed to intervening.
Grab him, bring him to the house.
All right, I'm chasing him. I grapple in front of him.
Oh my goodness.
He, just as you almost catch him, he makes it to the mage college, the Wizards Guild, the Prestige, as it's called in the capital, the building itself, and runs inside.
Oh
I
no!
go up and grab the door.
I yell to the group. I'm like, guys. I think we're making things worse. We need to be friendly with the Mages Guild. We need actually Trone to join the Mages Guild.
Well, I'm going to go check on my application.
I knock on. Well, actually, I wait at the door then. I guess if you're coming for your application.
Yeah, we
I
weren't
catch-
chasing. We were just excited to go with our friend Trone to see if he was excited. We weren't chasing that guy.
That's the story. We're sticking to it.
Heck yeah.
Well, I just caught up with the party after dropping the Mimic off at the customs office.
All right. So yeah, what's the plan here?
I'm going to check on the process of my application that I put in
Okay.
a couple months ago.
So you're just coming up, knocking on the door.
Yep.
Like, it's the same kind of rude young guy who was behind the desk before, and he's like, "Can I help you?"
Yes, checking on the status of my application, please.
What was the name?
Harry Spellfail.
Harry Spellfail. Hold on, let me check. He disappears in the back for a second, and comes out with a stack of papers, and he's like, let's see. Yeah, we've got a backlog on applications right now. So you're probably just in the stack that hasn't been seen. I don't see you in the list for interview candidates yet. But you could probably check back tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, check back tomorrow. Maybe because sometimes, like I said, we just get backed up. It's a crazy place, and
Let me ask you something.
No,
Have you ever heard of someone called the Onceler?
The what?
You ever heard of an individual called the Onceler?
It does not ring a bell, sir. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. The phone starts ringing. He's like, I got to take this, and he picks up an invisible phone, and he starts pretending to talk on the phone.
These guys
Walk
aren't
back
very
down
nice.
to the rest of the party and say it took every fiber of my being to not shoot him with a musket.
All right. So what's the plan from here, folks?
So the way I see it is we have a few options, but I think we might. Oh, see, I don't know if I'm derailing things, but I think we might want to stake this place out until that person comes out and we can question them.
Or we stake it out, and when he leaves, we just follow and see where they go.
Or
Yeah.
Gather intel.
Well, I tell you guys, I'm going to bed.
Or
I
we
make my
ask
way
our
to the
sneaky friend
house.
here to hide this little teletrone I'm holding somewhere near this tower so we could hear what's going on.
We could completely derail the entire thing and go see if we can break into the jail with the underway. Because I'm sure Tom definitely, the Cavern Master definitely planned for us to do that today.
What about does anyone remember the things that I took a lot of notes last week about questions we should ask and why we're here and things like that. Does anyone remember specifically? Because we should probably take care of loose ends and stuff.
We could do both. I mean, if we put the stone down and We can just hide that. We can gather intel while running other errands.
That's not a bad idea. Who volunteers to
a
use
window
their
right there.
What stone? What did I miss?
the
One of my
teletrone?
teletrones up there hidden.
Oh, you're gonna stash
Bug the place.
I got you. So right after you folks leave, the guy that you had been following comes out the door, and he like sees you and he stops for a minute, and then he kind of nods at you and he just kind of walks and heads downtown.
Hey, you got spare change? Well, can you exchange? I got some of this money over here that I got from. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just a pizza. How do you like pizza?
He just kind of says, "I'm sorry, sir. No change. Excuse me." He's headed on his way. It seemed the direction of the market down there.
I would like to approach him as this is happening. Not with my weapon drawn, sorry. I'd like to approach him and I'd say, "Excuse me, sir. I am terribly, terribly sorry. I don't mean to bother you, but I noticed you were taking interest in us and you were a little hesitant when I was coming to ask you questions and you kind of got scared, it seemed like, and I just kind of backed off because I didn't want to freak you out. But hey, do you got a second? Can we just talk for a second?"
Give me a persuasion attempt. He seems nervous as you approach.
Please tell me you're still rolling good. Please tell me you're still rolling good.
I think something bad's about to happen. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
And the balance of nature comes.
He's like, listen, I don't need to explain myself. I saw a commotion. I looked to see what was going on. That's it. I have errands to run. I'm on official guild business right now for the prestige. You need to leave me be. He seems nervous that the group of you has essentially corralled him.
Drone, ask about the Onceler.
Do you know about the Onceler?
He here shakes his head. He just like now he's starting to look at you guys like you might be a little not okay in the head.
Okay, all right, guys, we're definitely taking things out of control. We should definitely back off a little bit and let him through.
So don't hit him with a cover spray spell.
Oh, real quick, before he walks off, can I do a pickpocket? Is that a skill? Is that a skill that I have?
It is a skill you have.
You should have it, yeah.
Pickpocket, yes. This is a skill that I have +2. I would like to attempt to reverse pickpocket and accidentally drop my Teletron in his pocket as he leaves.
Oh, okay.
9 + 2 + 2, so...
I'm giving him my lucky talent for it.
So, roll with advantage, I guess. Right? That's how that works.
Yeah, he gets to roll 2 dice, keeps the higher number.
20.
So
It's not a nat 20, but it's 20.
Yeah. So you managed to slip your Teletron into one of the folds of his robes, or his cloak rather, and so all right, you guys are now down 2 Teletrons, one in the building, and one on this guy.
Yep.
Okay, just checking. All right. So he again is just like, I got to get out of here, and he kind of dips out.
All right. I'm going to go find my house and my bed.
Okay.
Trone, I may have slipped the rock. Actually, hold up. Trone, can you make the Teletrons one-way activated?
Of course I can. Why?
Okay, I whisper in Tron's ear. Mine is currently in his pocket.
Oh, jeez.
Because I didn't know if that you could like retroactively, now that I don't have it, make it one way. Because I don't want to accidentally. Do we need to turn all of ours off, or like?
So you
I
guys,
probably should have like put it.
you
I'm
guys,
using
One
are
way-
having,
Arcana check to do that.
you guys are having this conversation as you're headed home. I take it.
Yes.
Quiet.
All right.
I'm saying like whispering it
Uh,
in his ear so the Tron
Everybody
won't
want
pick
to
it up.
come stand on that marker real quick?
For Arcana check, I rolled a 27.
I'm sorry. What are you trying to do?
I was reverse programming the other Teletroni slipped in the guy's pocket, so it's one way only.
So
Gotcha.
it's only
All right,
listening. It's not
I'll
broadcasting.
I'll allow it.
Yes. Whew.
So as you folks are walking home,
Whoa! Holy crap! Can we run over there, or are we not allowed to?
I mean, you can if you want.
I'm like, I yell out towards the bar, building on fire! Building on fire! And I start running.
Snap.
Oh my goodness. Is it like fire, or is it just like exploding from the
It
inside
is
out?
multiple explosions at the Prestige as you walk away.
I run in there to see if there's
almost
any. Whoop.
This is our fault.
Tron, we gotta get your application out of there.
I think your application has been rejected. This thing's gonna fall on me, isn't it?
Maybe if the dang thing ever falls
It's
down.
still being held up by the. It's being held up by the stairs. Yeah, this thing's gonna friggin' fall on me.
Oh snap!
I-
Whoa!
Ooh.
Oh! Yo!
Oh my goodness.
That was both
So-
cool, but also very sad.
The Prestige that has stood in the Capitalis Pratum mainstay of downtown, which has stood for hundreds and hundreds of years. As you folks wander off, it explodes.
Where did it actually go?
Right here.
It just went straight up in the air, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, bad things happened to the Prestige, the Mages Guild. It falls like a enormous house of cards. The smell of sulfur and brimstone rips through the city as a shockwave is felt throughout. As again, this building that is ancient and stood for hundreds and hundreds of years just crumbles down, and takes out most of the block around it as well.
I have a feeling it was that guy that was watching us.
My character
Just-
falls
just
to
a
his
hunch.
knees, crying, overwhelmed with the loss of a mimic and a building.
Okay.
Well, there's only one thing we could do. Check for survivors and magic items.
The rubble currently is like inapproachable. People are like trying to scramble through it, but there is a deep throng of people around the debris, and alarms are going up throughout the city. And as you folks run up to attempt to help the guy that you saw at the docks, you points at you folks and says, there they are, right there. And the whole royal guard turns. You know, they've all been coming to the scene. They see you guys, and they round you up immediately. Or are going to attempt to round you up. What would you folks like to do? Rooster, get over here with everybody else.
What? I had no part of that. None. Remember, I was turning in
He
the
was
mimic.
like, I was going to bed, bro.
I was at the bar. I was kidding.
All right. So the again the Capitalum the Capitalis Pratum Royal Guard are rounding you folks up, and what do you want to try and do about it, if anything?
I tell the group that this is most likely our fault. This explosion is probably because of us. I immediately drop my weapons and I turn myself in willingly.
All right.
Wait, what is this? Is this a puddle of water,
Where are you?
or is this is this a well or a puddle of water? What is
Yeah,
this?
it's like some holy water fountain thing.
Okay. Since my character was already kind of down crying or whatever, he really quick ducks. How deep is this holy water?
You know, like 6 to 8 inches. It's like a little fountain. It's not, you know.
Oh, that's not enough to hide in.
No. You could try
all
though. That would be
chaos-
entertaining.
Yeah, that's actually where my guy's gonna hide. He actually, yeah, he hides behind the fountain.
All right.
Between all the smoke and everything, he just hides behind holding this pizza out in front of him. Like there's just a pizza box.
Okay.
Just there.
He's just hiding behind his pizza behind the fountain.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm
It's
not
dark.
even gonna have you roll for that. Remy, what do you want to do?
Me?
I asked Tron, is there a way we can just can you cast invisibility or some kind of cloak on us? And maybe we can just kind of vanish away.
I could cast color spray on the people in front of us, but that's the best I could do.
Serto says, let him take the blame and y'all can continue with the quest.
Oh, but what if you know what? Then I yelled at the guy that accused us. I go, he's the guy with the wrench. I was like, he's the one that can like do stuff. We don't have any explosives on us. And he's got a telescope, so now he can see things too.
All right.
Can I assess the smell of what caused the explosion?
Oh,
if
yeah,
it's similar to what was in the mining camp?
You can 100% assess the smell, Mr. Wizard.
Because if it's that same orange rock,
Ooh, that would be interesting to know.
and on my Arcana, I rolled a 19.
All right. You are 100% certain that this is the cause, or this, excuse me, was the result of ignited pure fire amber. Someone apparently filled the basement of the Prestige with fire amber dust and then ignited it somehow. I presume remotely. Who would want to go off in the explosion? But yeah, what it looks like right now is the guards are surrounding you folks, and actually, Trone, one of them grabs a hold of you with a natural 20 grapple.
Ooh.
And goes to your pockets, and he finds the little pouch of fire amber dust, and he holds it up and shakes it in front of you. He's like, "Oh, what's this?
Oh,
You're gonna
snap.
tell me it's not yours, isn't it? Oh, you're holding it for a friend?"
It's 100% mine, and I got it for Shere Khan.
Yo,
He like,
one Just want to
Sure
say
you did,
Tiebreaks,
buddy.
thanks for the raid.
Sure you did. And he starts to clink you up in some manacles because they don't have handcuffs yet. They're wildly uncomfortable.
Don't break his old man bones.
Let's see. So Abide's hiding. Monday gave up. Remy and Rooster. What do you got?
Rooster's just in bed. He went to bed.
Yeah, I'll come from all the commotion and all the booms and the temple falling. I come up from out of from town and look at y'all. What did y'all do?
It is 100% them.
We gotta get out of here.
Like even Rooster knew. All right. So as you come up, the guards see you coming, and they're see you guys interact, and they grab you right into the group with them, and they demand that you come with them immediately. And Abide, they tell you with their 12 plus 2 that you can come on out, son.
My character grapples over the building.
You grapple over the building to find on the other side of the building even more
What the heck?
guards.
What the heck?
Yeah, they were just on their way down the other road. So you are now currently standing on top of a building surrounded by King's guards, and they all draw bows and crossbows. And the guy who didn't speak to you says, "This is your last chance, son. We can do this the easy way or the hard way."
This pizza's pretty hard. Did you say you wanted the pizza?
Come on down, son.
I'm afraid
I just say to the guard, pretty convenient. The only people who can use scrying to detect where this explosion truly originated from was destroyed.
That is awfully convenient, isn't it, son? It looks like we'll have to rely on some witnesses who saw you in the vicinity. And with this little present you had in your pocket, it doesn't look good, son. It doesn't look good.
Stop calling me son. I'm 4 times your age.
He puts his hands on his belt. He does the little cop belt movement thing to try to intimidate you. He like shakes all his manacles and his club and stuff. He's like, "Listen, son, you're gonna come with me. This is the last time I'm telling you nice."
Okay. I would like to try to persuade him.
You may try.
See that man with a box on his head? He's actually part of our group, and he's being dumb. I can prove to you that he's part of our group.
All right.
Check his back pocket.
I need to step away for just 1 second. I'll be right back. But go ahead and give me a roll, Abide. Let me know what you get when I get back.
That's persuasion, right? Actually, that'd be bluff, technically. Which I do have, +2. Plus, I actually need to go level my character up, because I haven't leveled him up since level 2, so I don't actually want my numbers to be changed, too. So, bluffing, that's based on will or whimsy? You guys remember?
Will.
No problem.
It's based on will. Okay, so I rolled an 18 plus my will plus the bonus of 2, so 18, 19, 20, 22 plus, I don't know, yeah, it's at least 22. It technically should be more. 22. He has a Teletron in his back pocket. And you guys can pull out your Teletrons.
Do those Teletrons have like record and playback?
I don't know, that seems pretty sophisticated. I doubt that they would have that.
Yeah.
But we can prove that they're linked.
That's true.
Y'all really want to get out of here?
Oh. I want to get this guy locked up with us.
That's a good idea.
He's part of our party. And as soon as Kavern Master gets back, I'm gonna make him deal with a 22 on my persuasion.
Yeah.
I really want to get locked up with this guy, because then we can beat him up. I mean, question him with a very hard pizza to the face. This pizza's been with me for months. You know how freaking hard this is? You tell me what you know, or I smack you in the face.
All right, I'm back. What'd I miss?
22 on the persuasion.
22 on the persuasion.
Yeah,
And what
22.
What were you trying to persuade them of?
That he is part of our group, and I have proof. Check his back pocket.
That who's part of the group?
The guy that was.
That accused us.
You freaking telling me that you're going to conveniently make him run away from us, sir? He was still right here accusing us. So if the accusing guy is not here, we're all free to go. If he's still here, then I say check his back pocket. He has a Teletron in his pocket. He's part of our group. We all have stones. Pull them out, guys. Show.
He says
we have communication devices.
I am certain
he has one of them too.
that the High Counselor is not a member of your ragtag group.
Then why, sir,
and
does he have a communication device to communicate with us?
The guy in the robe pats himself
I rolled a
down
22.
and he pulls it out, and he was like, "What? This isn't mine."
Oh, it's
Let
not
me
yours.
guess.
Why is it
You're
in your
holding
pocket?
it for a friend.
The the guard grabs it and says, "Let me see this. Let me see this." And he takes it away from him. He's like, "That's it. All of you with me right now." And you are ushered at spear and arrow point to follow the guard.
So is the guy actually being forced to come with us then too?
No, not
Since
at
he
all.
had a Teletron? What? He freaking had the Teletron in his pocket. We have communication devices. He needs to be locked up with us.
The guard.
I rolled a 22.
Roll in on
What
it.
did he roll
See,
to get out of that?
That's the fun thing. Sometimes things are so difficult they have really high DCs, like difficulty or challenge ratings, whatever you want to call them, difficulty classes. For example, like say you were trying to convince a gold dragon to give you his gold.
I'm just trying to convince a guard that this guy is in league with us.
Right.
Because we have communication devices.
The counselor who turned you in.
Yes.
Yes, the well-respected man about town who represents the Mages Guild in legal matters versus the thief. The pizza man.
Versus the pizza man.
So
Thought I had a solid case there, guys.
It's explained that normally, you folks would be thrown into jail and rot there until it was time for a trial. But in this case, and the evidence being as it is, certain arrangements were made by the council and by the king for you folks to have your trial before the king today, immediately.
Snap.
And so you are brought to Castle Haskins on the hill of Capitalis Pratum, and you're brought before the king of the land, who is none other than Beef Boss. And Beef Boss sits up on the throne and awaits to hear what's going on and the arguments of the party and their legal representation, as well as the crimes that they're accused of from the prosecutors. So
Serto says, take his pizza. He can chisel through the wall with it.
yeah, it's old enough. Like, I'm surprised you haven't started using it as like a Captain America shield. Just like
I need to. My shield did break. I'm gonna start doing that soon.
The reflective shield looks like a pizza. Just saying.
Yeah, you're right. I should just carry that. Can I? I need to level up and get that shield and just pretend like it's my pizza that I've had with me since the beginning of the campaign.
So the king
counselor's present for this, right?
Thuds his scepter on the dice, and he says, "Order in this court, in the court of the Burger King."
My character does not laugh. He actually bows respectfully,
Perfect.
but inwardly dies laughing.
So everybody comes to attention, and he says that the news travels fast in the kingdom, and that he understands that the recent explosion in town was you stand accused of being the perpetrators of that explosion. Several witnesses saw you in the area, and also in the debris, one of your magic devices, which they presume was used as the trigger for the explosion, was found in the rubble.
Why did I have to pull out the freaking Teletron? Show everybody.
They also found another one of your magical devices had been planted on a high-ranking, prestigious official, and they are charging you with that as well. But you guys are presented with a pro bono legal counsel. He says, "Don't worry, guys. I got this whole case settled. I got it all in the bag. Don't worry about it, guys." And he ushers you guys over to one side of the room to sit at a table. There's another side of the room where the legal representation of the crown is going to.
Oh, there goes Beef Boss.
Yeah, that's the king. But yeah, so do you guys want to talk to your lawyer? Do you want to find out anything before things start up, or should we just hop into it?
I still got like 3,000 golds. Can we buy like a better lawyer?
Let's see. If you can find a better lawyer in the courtroom, I'll let you do it.
Thinking. Well, are we going in order now, or are we gonna roll a perception check to see if I spot any?
Yeah, you can do a
body
perception
that looks like a
or an
lawyer.
investigate to see if there's another lawyer present.
Yeah, someone that looks like a lawyer. Or because then I'm gonna ask, is anyone?
Let's see if this
Oh.
works out.
What did I get? I got a natural 20.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you definitely see another guy in the room. He's dressed in a nice suit, and he has a little badge on it, says lawyer.
I go. I call out to him and ask him. It's like, how about you? He's like, you're a lawyer, right? It's like, you want to? How much will it cost to represent us?
He's like, am I a lawyer? I'm the best lawyer in the Grasslands. He's like, you've never heard of me? Chad Sigma?
Oh snap!
Oh God.
He's
I was
like,
like, well-
you can hire me. He's like, it's for you, we'll say 10,000 gold pieces an hour.
10,000. Well, I only got 3,000. Can we
an hour?
Yeah, it's 10,000. Well, you just said it's 10,000. I only have 3,000, so so much for that.
So, but at the same time, your lawyer did the very first thing he did was assure you he had this in the bag. So,
Oh.
there is that at least,
I guess we're gonna have to go with pro bono
All right.
lawyer.
Anybody else got
Sorry.
any ideas? Any plots or
I'm going to
plans?
use insight and examine is the counselor present still?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
You see them
I'm going to
on
examine him
the
like a
side.
human lie detector with insight.
You're gonna what? Sorry.
I'm going to examine him like a human lie detector with insight.
Okay. To determine what?
His body language, pointing out any flaws in his judgment, anything that can possibly prove that he's nervous about something. I rolled a 27.
Okay. He is nervous, but it seems like he just doesn't want to be here. The place where he worked just blew up. He was accused of being a spy by, like there's a lot of things that happened today in this guy's life. But no, you don't get any kind of nefarious vibe. You don't see him like, being sneaky, talking to anybody behind his hand or anything like, you know what I mean? He's obviously just there, you presume, as a witness for the prosecution.
I would like to call a witness to our defense.
We haven't started the trial yet, and I don't know if you can call witnesses, but who would you like to call as a witness, out of curiosity?
The Green Man.
All right. So
friendly one.
your lawyer
Friendly
checks,
one.
and he's like, actually, the Green Man will be here as a witness.
Yes.
Come to find out, they've been looking for you guys for a while.
Oh.
No.
they didn't
I forget.
yeah.
Please tell me
no,
we're not going to get the wrong Green Man.
No, you're.
Please
you-
Oh
The
no!
Green Man- the Green
they
Man should
got
be
the
here, though.
the right Green Man. They got the right Green Man right now. They are actually purple and kind of a bear.
All right. So you guys.
I want-
Oh, go ahead, Rooster.
I want to slap the lawyer in the back. Say, "You got this. Show me how you do it."
All right. Give me a little persuasion check.
17.
17.
Would your encouragement be like an assist? So he has an assist on his rolls.
Yeah, we'll give him a +2 on his rolls if he has to make any. How's that?
Yes.
No,
Which is like going to be like 3
he
now.
he turns to you. He's like, "Thanks, man. This is my first case. I really hope I do well."
What?
I slapped my head. Oh boy.
So the king once again, slams his scepter and he's like, let this commence. He says, I have important things to do. So the prosecution steps up and they say, Your Honor, we have before us today the heroes of Playwelia. He says it in giant air quotes, does little finger quotations next to him, as he says the words. He says, they, what can I say? They're career criminals. They have a long history of, crimes against the crown and against Playwelia in general. If we rewind the clock a little, they started their crime spree here in the Grasslands with assault at a local bar, followed by immediately assaulting an officer. They were taken into custody, after which they escaped the jail while committing further acts of assault against officers of the crown. They evaded arrest for several months, during which it has come to our attention they were responsible for the despawning of over 50 bandits and a single druid. They were also stand accused of several incidents of animal abuse during this time, and not the least of which they released an ancient evil upon the land in the form of Zarya the Brazen and Martho the Summoner. After which they immediately traveled to the Fire Amber Mines and Sweaty Sands, where they obtained a massive quantity of explosives, to which we have several witnesses and several bodies to attest to. They took their illegal goods and attempted to smuggle them back into the capital, which unfortunately they were successful at, but during which they impersonated an officer. The green guy's like, Congratulations, dumbasses! Y'all just got promoted to major. He continues to go on that impersonating an officer, smuggling, etc., etc. And then you also stand accused of possession of an illegal substance with the intent to sell, as you allegedly approached a royal emissary and demanded that he buy your illicit goods. And when he refused, you assaulted him in front of several witnesses in front of the customs office. In order to avoid detainment and arrest for these crimes, the party fled to international waters, we presume with the intent to commit piracy, and with the intent also to poach a Klombo, which, as we know, is illegal to possess or transport without a license. After which, they followed these acts with criminally assaulting a small privateer city known as Cutlass Cove, where they sent to the depths over 100 privateers, journeymen, and various entrepreneurs. Followed immediately by the theft of ancient religious artifacts from the city. Upon returning from this adventure, one of their party left this dimension, so they also stand accused of dimensional emigration without a license. They've recently returned to the city to continue their nefarious plots. The very first offense they committed as they left their ship, they came to the docks and they attacked Steve the Mimic. You know, the Mimic who lives down at the docks? They beat up Steve the Mimic. Somebody in the crowd's like, "Not Steve, no!" And then they says, and that leads us, of course, to today's crime, which is the destruction of the Prestige, the illustrious Mages Guild, located in beautiful downtown Capitalis Pratum for the last 500 years. It is now a smoking pile of rubble. These individuals were seen at the scene of the crime. They were caught with the contraband still on them, and we have numerous witnesses to all of these accusations, Your Honor. The king
Sounds worse than it is.
just kind of nods his head. You guys want to say anything to your lawyer before he goes?
I tell the lawyer, I say, this is all actually accurate, but not contextually accurate.
No, it's pretty contextually accurate, but
Yeah.
it's a pretty good summary, actually.
Oh my god, my character it's actually setting in on my character. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy.
So, all right, your lawyer says that. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I told you, I got this. So he stands up and he adjusts his tie and he steps out into the center aisle, and he flips his jacket back and he says, "Lady and gentlemen of the court. Now my clients are obviously guilty. But the question we need to ask is, should they be punished for it?" I think the answer is no. And the whole crowd just loses their mind. They start throwing things at him, and they they're just not having it. And the king bangs his scepter again, and he says, "I've heard enough." Says, "Playwillia is no stranger to tall tales. In fact, you might say it's the home of the Whopper." But this
I
whopper,
just got it. I'm kind of dumb.
it takes 2 hands to handle this whopper. In the land of burgers, the whopper is king. And you must get your burger's worth. Sometimes you gotta break the rules and eat like a king, not a clown. But
I prefer to eat more chicken.
you can't always have it your way right away. In Playwelia, the burger is king. And I sentence you to life at the Rock. You shall be immediately sentenced and sent to jail. Guards, take them away. And the guards come and grab you guys. And driggity drag you down to the docks. Nun, 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 nun.
What's the
Ironically,
rock?
I was just about to say, I think it's what they call their jail. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Crone immediately begins wishing he aged here.
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot we don't age and play well yet.
Life in prison.
So life is eternity.
It's a long time when you're made of plastic. Yeah.
Especially if we don't get any sunshine, we ain't gonna even fade.
Oh, we got plenty of time to dig a tunnel with a pizza.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
got my pizza, guys.
So, I can't actually build chests for you guys to put all your stuff in because this game is fun sometimes. So you're all just gonna hang on to your stuff. But if you all would like to assign yourself to one of our lovely rooms in the Playwelia Customs holding cells, we'll continue. Do-do-do-do-do.
Not again.
All right. So, as you are put into your cells, one of the royal guards who drops you off is like, "Enjoy your stay at the Rock." And he slams the cell door shut, and he leaves you. So, you folks are currently incarcerated, and yeah, that's what's up. What do you want to do
I need my
about it,
lock-
I guess?
Do I need my lockpick stuff because I have proficiency in lockpicking? But I
you,
don't have my tools.
you do not need your lockpicks to pick a lock because you're special. The lockpicks just give you a bonus.
I am the special.
Like
I also
2-year roll
probably should
on
have
top of
taken
your
my
skills.
time. I definitely should have taken the time to upgrade my
I've never
character
shown
because I haven't
combination
upgraded
of
him since level 2, even though I'm technically a level 5, so I don't know what my stats should be now. But pick lock. Pick lock. Yes, surprisingly, I do have that skill. +2 plus will, which is it? You said will or whimsy?
It would be, I think, will.
So 2, 4. Well, 9. Not very good.
No. And it's from the inside of the cell without any tools. It would have been a hard thing to do anyways, because like I was saying, as you guys came in, all of your equipment, all of your gear was taken away from you, put into like storage lockers, inventoried, etc., etc. And yeah.
I want to check my cell out, look for any way I can possibly get out.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and give me
15.
a roll. 15.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty secure. Despite the fact that this building was part of the old town, you can tell from the stonework on it. And it's been here a long, long time, but part of that reason is because it is so sturdy. It is a solid building, and like as you guys know, that this is where they keep anybody who's coming in through customs and is smuggling or breaks any of the laws down to docks. This is essentially where they hold them. So it's gets regular use and maintenance, I guess is the point I was trying to make.
Gotcha.
All right.
It's a very lonely sound.
All right. Who
Is there like rocks and stuff on the floor in here?
They're dirt floors. No like major rocks or anything. Nothing that
Not just small ones.
like pebbles and stuff.
Yeah.
Give me a roll.
That would be a 12.
12? Right. Yeah, there's like a couple little tiny pebbles here and there, but nothing of any substance really.
To the untrained, no substance. I collect those pebbles.
Oh, okay.
And I start preparing making a few new teletrones out of them using my sending stone
Oh, okay.
cantrip.
Let's see, Remy.
Oh boy. Let's see. How about I inspect this door, the door that holds us in, and can I roll for the perception?
Yeah. Or investigate, or any of them will work.
Oh wow. Okay, I got a 4, so never mind
Okay.
that.
Yeah, no, you can't find any real kind of weakness in the door or anything. It's nothing that there's no like cracks, there's no loose anything. Everything's pretty secure. So, and that brings us to Monday.
I just meditate
All
in
right.
my cell peacefully.
All right. So you folks get dragged down to customs office. You get thrown in there late afternoon. You spend the night just kind of, miserable. The cells are damp and a little wet, being down at the docks, and they're cold. And of course the accommodations, everything has a little bit of mustiness to it. They're used often, but that doesn't necessarily make it a good thing. They may not get cleaned as often as they get used, but you spend the night. You check out all your cell doors, all the locks, all the mechanisms, the hinges. Looking for loose bricks, and you find nothing. None of you can find anything to get out. And the very next morning, you are all awoken by a banging sound of what seems like a baton, or some kind of it could be a table leg, but somebody's banging on the doors while your cells, and he's like, "Rise and shine, ladies."
I just lay there dead.
Oh, he's pretty old. He died.
Get up, Grandpa. Don't make
Is
me
he-
come carry you.
I'd like to try to deceive
What's going on?
that he's dead. Persuade. I should say persuade.
All right, go ahead and let's.
It's worth a shot, okay? It's okay. He's dead.
Give me your persuade check.
11.
11. All
He's
right,
definitely dead.
You think this is the first time I've transported a prisoner who tried the old I'm having a heart attack trick? Get in line, let's go.
Well, he's
No.
dead.
The
One can only hope.
royal guards
I mean,
that he
what?
has with him.
One of the new sending stones I made.
You do what?
I slip Abide one of the new sending stones I made.
You said
Okay.
this one's really small?
Mm-hmm.
I shoved it in my ear.
All right. So the guards who he has with him all kind of poke you guys in the smalls of your back to follow along, and you are led down through the courtyards of the king's table and down out onto the lower docks, and then you folks are led down to the very end of the docks. Doot, 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 doot. And at the end of the dock, there is a small boat which you are all instructed to get into.
Real quick. On my way past, can I attempt to steal? There's a pair of scissors here.
You are being led at sword point.
Oh,
you are being
okay.
directed.
Yeah,
at
there's
sword
no
point.
chance. Yeah. Okay, darn it. Did you bring my ship over here?
No. That's the old ship. I parked it back in between the rocks.
No, I'm talking about the little one here.
No. What are you talking about? This is my ship, bro.
Very nice ship.
Monday, come back.
I like it.
Monday.
It's
Well,
glitched.
lagging.
It's glitched.
I
I
know.
can't do anything about it.
Trying to walk slowly.
Is our ship
I
still
really
on the
like
dock?
this boat.
Your ship is, in fact, down at the end of one of the docks.
Somebody should be an escape artist trying to subdue one of these guys and get back to our own ship.
The oh, sorry, bud, hop on. The
I keep
prison
falling for
guard
some reason.
says it's not often that I get to ferry
Oh.
real life terrorists. Have a seat, Rooster. You can do it, bud.
I'm trying. I don't even know how I got out.
Oh, it probably dipped down just enough that your character got ejected.
Luckily, we've got a place for folks like you.
Folks like us, we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Trust me, I've driven this boat enough times. I've heard that story on every single ride. It wasn't me. I was framed. And I tell them all the
Seriously,
same thing I'm going to tell you
artist
folks
can-
right now.
And throw him off the boat.
Welcome to the Rock.
This is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
How long did it take to build? How long did it take them to build this? This is really impressive.
They built it like 500 years ago. Originally, it was a fort back during the Wizard Wars, like 500 years ago. It was called Fort Blockade. But as time went on, you know, and the war ended and peace took over, you know, they decided to repurpose it because as the world got worse, they found that the people in it were getting worse and worse as well, and they needed something to do with them so that, you know, nice folks, unlike you folks, could keep living their little happy lives.
Yep.
Now out of the boat.
Seriously, there was one of him and 5 of us. One of our rogues one of our sneaky types could have got out of their shackles and threw him off.
You were deeply
We were being
escorted
escorted.
and escorted by numerous guards. I just can't log in 7 people.
Did this literally just land here?
I don't know what you mean.
The balloon?
Oh yeah, yep,
That's awesome.
yep. So as you guys come up, you notice there's several corrections officers roaming around, and yeah. What just happened? I just fell through the floor.
Yepper.
That's
saw that.
not cool.
Well, it's okay. I fell through something today too. I was playing and I fell through the rock on top of on the Lost Isles. I was literally inside of it.
What is going on? Let me out.
Now's our chance to
of
escape.
this
He
jail.
fell through the floor. Let's go.
Go. Run.
All right.
Run!
Back to the boat!
Back to the boat!
All right. Well, I know not to sit in any chairs, at least. All right. So you folks are brought into this correctional facility. Someone sits at this massive desk, and
What's wrong with your character's hands?
yeah, they're crazy.
On my end, they're barely like glitched out.
Yeah.
They're
My arms
fisting
keep
back.
flopping all around. There is like my arms
What
are going
is-
one direction, but my body wants to go whichever direction my body goes.
Yeah.
So, all right, you folks are brought and led in. You are checked in. Your names, occupations, age, etc., are all noted and entered into documentation and filed in these filing cabinets. After which, you are brought to a small waiting area where you are asked to wait to take turns to have your mugshots taken. And they bring you one at a time down to here, and they're like, yo, give me your mugshot. You're gonna have to do, from the front, and then also turn to the side, and all the everything. My emotes are broken. No, everything's broken. I'm freezing. All right. So.
Why is he smashing himself in the face with the radio?
I don't know, bro. I really don't know what's going on right now, but I'm really trying to do a funny thing. Yeah, it's not going to do it because his arms are broken. All right. So you get your photos taken, after which you are escorted towards this strange device, which the guard explains to you is the tattletale. Any weapons you're carrying, any strange devices you may be carrying, this device will tell us, and we will beat you with sticks. So, if you're carrying any contraband, now is your last opportunity to ditch it. Let me see if I can make you a box to put it in. You can put your contraband in this box right here. So, if you guys want to just fake put all your stuff in there, none of you have your teletrones, none of you have any of your equipment aside from your health charm. Technically. That includes your lantern rooster.
Mm.
Alright. Let's go, ladies.
I did pull the miniature teletron out of my ear.
So you're good. You come through, you don't set it off, you're good. You're good. Next. Beep. Sir. I'm gonna need that
my
knife.
fists are weapons. That's not a knife. Those are my fists.
Oh, that's right, because you're a ninja. Alright, sir, come through. That's really weird, your helmet didn't set it off. Alright. Follow me. So as you folks are led into the cell block,
Holy cow.
Wow.
inmates from all the various cells, as you walk in, they start like whistling, and you're like, "Fresh meat, woo!" and all this stuff, and like the guard kind of like bangs his baton on the bars. He's like, "Shut up, you animals!" And he brings you folks down and into the cell block. And if you guys want to roll initiative, we're actually going to use that for something different. But everybody roll initiative and let me know what you got.
Nat 1.
I got nat 20.
Hoo-hoo.
17.
Rooster, roll
16.
again.
Oh.
3.
Remy got 20. Monday 3.
13.
Yep.
And Abide
16.
16. All right. Trone. Have a cell. Before you do, actually, everybody come look at this one cell right here.
Oh, who threw the table around?
Everything's fine. Don't look at this. Every cell in here looks exactly like this cell. But with the toilet in front of the window. Come on. Come on.
Huh? There's nothing there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So every single cell has a toilet in front of the window. They have a sink. They've got a desk, and they've got a bed. So Trone, come here and have a cell.
I just took one.
Nope, that's not yours. Let's see. 3 Monday. Monday, have a cell. Rooster, have a cell. Abide, have a cell.
Yay, I got the furnished one.
And Remy, have a cell.
Are
so-
you aware that my cell has a hole in it?
Yes, we will discuss that shortly.
It's called
a
the pooper.
That's where the plumbing
Where
goes
your
from
fertilizer
the toilet
goes?
down into the that's your poop hole. So as you are all brought in and your names are given and etc. You are assigned a number in the prison. You will be referred to as your prisoner number from now on. You no longer have names. You are property of the crown. We tell you when to eat, when to sleep, when to do everything that you do from now on. There are consequences here that are different than the rest of the world because the consequences out there were not enough to keep you in line, so they understand it doesn't work. So, that being the case, you folks are all assigned cells, which are a little bit farther away from each other than these ones would seem. Just for camera reasons. And yeah, he slams your cells shut and wanders off.
As he wanders off, I was wondering, I yell out, "Where's the phone?"
Our lawyer was not good.
Andy Dufresne.
These
So,
books up here.
Yeah.
I'm
he,
curious. What? I would like to do a perception check to see these books, see what they are.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow! Apparently I can't read.
All right.
5.
They are well-worn copies of various novels that regale, the reader with tales of imprisonment and escape. There's one that's called The Count of Monte Cristo, where someone's
I've read that book.
he's he gets locked up and then he meets this old dude in prison who leaves his fortune to him, and he comes back and he gets revenge on the people who imprisoned him. There's another one, it's called One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which doesn't make any sense.
I've never read that one.
Yeah, you don't know what a cuckoo is. And then there's also a last one that the title page is actually ripped off, but there's it's lots of mentions of the warden and some scheme that he had, and just from what you get from just flipping through it real quick. There's some bad warden taking advantage of somebody. They seem to be left here by whoever was the last person in the cell.
Sweet.
All right. That brings us right to 10 o'clock. What do you folks want to do? You want to call it for tonight? Or what do you want to do?
I think this is a pretty good sleeping spot.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like
That way we
I
can be
feel like
in
the timing
prison
on
for a
that.
whole week.
I feel like the timing on that, like, almost could have been scripted.
Yeah, we rehearsed this. We rehearsed it 7 times.
We've been rehearsing all week.
Oh man.
But all right. So yeah, here we are. We will, for convenience sake and sake of time, use our new prison numbers as our outro numbers. Which means Remy, lead us off.
All right. Well, once again, I just want to say that I think it's great that like every playthrough that we've been doing just like ends with this, or like there's always like a great, amazing build. I just want to give a shout out to my buddy Tybrix. I got raided before, so we had a couple extra viewers
Hey,
that stuck
all right.
around. So I want to thank them for sticking around and watching. And it was cool because the prison was like a perfect. As I was saying, I'm like, there's a lot of cool builds, and this is one of them. So, yeah. So once again, always a surprise, always great, and I'm glad you guys are having me play this.
Heck yeah, we're definitely glad to have you. And yeah, I noticed some new names in my chat tonight too, which was nice. We've got I just saw one actually, Willie Builder. But yeah, thank you as always for coming out, Remy. That will bring us to Abide.
Poor Mimic.
Who may be muted.
I'm not muted. I was just crying about Mimic.
Oh, poor Steve.
Steve the Mimic. May he rest in peace.
May he recycle
and other
in
note-
peace.
Yeah, may he recycle in pieces. Me and my pizza will forever remember him. The other cool thing, actually hit 1,000 watch hours today.
Hoo-hoo.
So,
That's
yeah,
pretty sweet.
congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
So
congratulations.
that's cool.
Yeah, bud.
Do you know if live streams do they count towards your watch hours?
They do.
Okay. So yeah, I hit one of my two objectives.
Heck yeah,
So-
dude. That's awesome.
So that's cool.
Congratulations. Everybody
Yeah.
who isn't subscribed to Abide's channel, go do that. Let's get him the next step here.
I would also like to thank you so much for all the work that you put into this. Tom is like the coolest dude and the most dedicated dude in Lego Fortnite that I know.
Alright, man. I
This
appreciate
would
it.
not be possible without him.
Yeah, for real.
So if you haven't subbed to him, then don't you dare ever come over to my channel until you sub to him first.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. But yeah, we're all making this story work out together.
And
Granted,
for the people that are watching me, they're on YouTube because I'm on Twitch. So go over on YouTube and give them a follow.
The Long Tom Lounge for myself, and then at Abide Guy, one word for Abide Guy. Excuse me. But yeah, that'll bring us down to Rooster.
Well, I want to start out with thank you for everybody showing up in chat. I mean,
Right.
always awesome for y'all to come hang out with us and enjoy our story as we go through it and don't know what's gonna happen. It's always interesting. But yeah, having a lot of fun, just chilling.
Andy Dufresne swam through a river of poop and came out clean. Heck yeah. No, this has been such a fun project, and like I was just when I was coming up with the list of crimes you guys committed, like going back through all the streams and just recalling it all, like it was like, man, this is
that's
the
funny.
most fun that I've had in a long time. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Great.
overall, not just in Lego, not just, like playing D&D. Like this just cracks me up every single time. And yeah, you guys are totally war criminals. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we've
absolutely.
committed so many atrocities.
All
We're
right,
at the.
and go ahead.
I was just saying, we're at the bottom of the barrel. The only way up from here.
All right, and that brings us to Monday on a Tuesday. What do you got for us, friend?
Hey everyone, it's Monday Olives here at the Long Tom Lounge on YouTube. We're streaming Caverns and Klombos live every 8 to 10 p.m. ET on YouTube. Remember, friends, sometimes even if you think you're the good guy, you might actually just be the villain.
Womp, 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 womp. But something else to keep in mind is, it's never too late to change. You can always go back. You can make up for, past mistakes. That's the fun
Well,
thing. That's the fun thing about
if you're
Lego.
in-
We can always rebuild.
No, if you're in life, if you're in prison for life, I don't know if you really can do many things.
That's true. Well, I think we'll find out some of the things you folks get to do at least on the next stream next week. But in the meantime, that brings us to our resident retired person, Tron.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming out for the stream. The Capitol will burn if Tron ever gets out of here. And remember, we all build together.
Yeah.
You need
Seriously,
a fire remote.
loving it.
And yeah, Remy, you're right earlier. Your lawyer was not very good. That was actually the only like line of that I had actually written down, was him being like, my clients are obviously guilty. But all right, that brings us to the end of tonight's stream. I'm Long Tom. This has been the Long Tom Lounge. We sometimes have cats. There's one right there. She's sleeping. Hey baby, say hi. And yeah, we play Caverns and Klombos, Lego Fortnite's first and only D20 role-playing game system. Every Tuesday, as Monday was saying, from 8 to 10 p.m. Hey, Rooster's putting up links in the chat for you guys to go check out. Also, if you do subscribe to me, go over to my community tab. There's a link there for our Discord that we just started up, the Long Tom Lounge on Discord. We've got Lego Fortnite, regular Fortnite, other games, IRL chats. All ages are welcome. We have adults only channels. We have you name it. We've got a place there for everyone, and we want everyone to come on down and kick up their
I'm
feet
about
at
to
the
post it
lounge.
for Discord.
Oh yeah, if you want to share a link there, Rooster just put one of those up in the chat. But yeah, we are going to continue this story next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And again with Abide Guy, Monday Olives, Remy Lexington, Rooster 81, and Trone Karam. All of them are linked in the description. I'll make sure those links turn to ats after the stream. But make sure to check out everybody's channel. Everybody does it. We do a wide variety of things between all of us. And yeah, hopefully we see you on the next one. And as always, we appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us, and just watching us play on the playground once again. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna say goodnight. Say goodnight, players.
Good
night,
night.
players.
Good night,
Night,
players.
players.
Yay! All right, and whether you watch tonight, whether you watch another day, whether you watch it all, hashtag just play and hashtag just keep building. And we will catch you on the next one. Peace. Do, 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 do. We did it once again.